This is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it because we are joined back by the one and only Amir. Yes.
Hello, hello. How are you, darlings?
I mean, we're having like a heat advisory in New York, like where they
Oh,
say don't go outside. I went running this morning at like 4:30 in the morning and it was already like 110 billion degrees.
4:30 in the morning. What are you, one of those fitness
4:45.
influencers? Oh my God.
Well,
What?
I mean, I would like to be sure. I mean, I'll be any type of influencer if there can be a dollar in my
Yes.
bank account. But no, this is just like, let's get this over with. And I went
Yes.
to bed really early, but it's really hot in New York City and I'm over it.
It was hot in LA. That's where I was for the fourth. Oh my
Oh,
God. It was sweltering. It was really sweltering. And these are not bites. These are not vampire bites. They are just moles I had frozen off by my hot dermatologist.
I was gonna say hickeys,
No, no, nothing except
moles.
because I did an Instagram video and everyone was DMing me like, "Oh, you had a fun fourth," and I was like, "It was literally with my hot dermatologist." I mean, I wish it was a hickey from him, but it was not.
The OC dermatologist. Well, I went to a party and then they wanted to see fireworks on the beach. And as we were walking to the beach, they
Uh-huh.
have like this private path. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, I hate to be like 95 years old, but the Hamptons is like one of the number one places in the entire world for ticks. It's like
Oh,
it's in the top,
I
like, I think three, two, one. And I'm like, we're going to see fireworks somewhere else. I'm not walking through this. Sorry, everyone. Have
I don't
fun.
blame you. I don't blame
Sorry.
you. Mm,
Yolanda Hadid went on the journey and I watched, and I'm not walking through this. I don't care. And
I
then
don't blame you. I don't blame you. I saw a tick like my mom had one, and it was like its body was sticking. I mean, it's really scary.
Then I was walking home with my friend because we were really close to our place where we live. And we were on the top of this hill and we heard something. And he's like, turn around. And we had like the best view of the fireworks.
Like,
Not that I really need to see fireworks, but there you
I
go.
don't really need to. They kind of like canceled them in LA because of the fire hazard, but like there was 1,000 of them anyway. And until July 6th, I mean, they were still going off. I was like,
It's
enough,
like too
enough,
much.
enough.
Well, speaking of your hot OC dermatologist,
Yes.
Emily Simpson said that RHOC's shocking end, that this season, she says, keep watching the whole season because something
Started
happens.
that girl.
I
She's
know. She says something happened at the end, and she said it's one of the most shocking endings ever of a reality show. And she said it involves two people. Now, I imagine it's either her and Katie, or I imagine it's Tamara and Gretchen.
yeah.
And she said that the ending is so shocking
Okay.
and what happened is just so awkward and nobody knew how to react and she didn't know how to react and that she doesn't even know what to do with the ending, but it's like the most shocking ending ever.
Okay. I don't know. Emily's press really annoys me. I think she's lovely, but every time she does press, I'm like, it makes me not like her. I don't know
She's,
why.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Listen, we all know how Bravo works. Like, if you're really following the rules, which at this point, I don't know why Emily and Gina would. Like, you're in the years of like when the
Who cares?
housewives don't follow the rules anymore. You can do any press you want, girl. But it seems like she's following the rules and like they release them in staggered things. Like, but they're definitely have wound up Emily and said, "Go, girl, go," because she's talking more than the entire cast put together.
Totally. And she's not even in the storyline, really. I thought Katie would be out there talking her. Maybe Katie's, publicist that was apparently Meghan Markle's publicist told her, like, don't do any press. I don't know. But Emily, I'm like, girl, I'm sure they're going to do, like, again, that whole 5 months later, we picked up the camera. They did it on Atlanta and it was like, want, want. It was like Portia walking around her AI generated house. I was like, okay. Like, Bravo always does. Oh, the ending is so shocking. We're gonna watch. Just calm down. I don't like being cajoled into watching a show. Like, let me just watch it. Like, it's fine.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree, but she says it's very shocking, and
Oh,
she said it's so awkward. She did not know what to do, and to not know how to react, and the whole cast did not know how to react, and they just all kind of sat there and didn't know what to do.
I wonder what it was. I wonder if Tamara threw something in Gretchen's face. I'm like, I don't, is it a drink? I mean, we've seen it all on this show, so I'm like, what could it really be?
Well, speaking of Gretchen, she also then went on because she's been doing a lot of talking. She said, let me boil down the difference for everyone who's about to. I think Gretchen is going to have, I don't think they're getting rid of Gretchen. I just can't
No,
see them bringing back Alexis, doing what they did, getting rid of her, and now doing the same with Gretchen. Like, I think Gretchen is going to stay. They can't just keep bringing, like, roll the dice and bring someone back. So I
right.
think they're going to have a good season for Gretchen. But she said, the difference between Gretchen and Alexis is that, well, first of all, she said Gretchen is extremely exhausting. She's just
Oh,
exhausting. And she said, Gretchen isn't exactly what she expected her to be, but she said that everyone was exhausted of the situation between her and Tamara. But she said the difference between Gretchen and Alexis is that, Gretchen can actually have a conversation. As exhausting as she is, you can have a middle, a beginning, and an end, and it
mm,
kind of makes sense. And she said, I'm trying to find the exact words because I took notes. She said, like, Alexis is basically like a circus. Oh, she said
oh,
Alexis is like a cartoon character. And by the
oh,
way, do you know that, like, because I knew, like, I spoke to Alexis for years, like when she was like off the show. Her and Emily were good friends
what?
before. Yeah, they were. Now, look, I don't know if they're not like Teddy and Kyle. I don't mean they're good friends like that, but they were friends. They really were friends. And so I think, like, if you watch back, so like if you watch last season, that's why Alexis, I think, was so shocked at times that Emily was kind of coming for her because, like, it was one of her friends. Like, she was close to
Oh,
Heather and Tamara. She was close to Emily. Like, I think if she never came back on the show, see, this is why part of me is like, I just think Emily is like the rest. I think she'll do what she has to do to stay on the show.
of course. And she went from the legal standpoint, right? She was like, legally, how are you going to like go after him? And how are you going to get your money? And like, da 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 da. So I think Emily knows how to stay in the mix because Gina and Emily, if you talk to any Bravo fan, they're not their favorites. No one's ever going to say this much, but they make it through. They get the brand deals, they get the paycheck, they cash it, they move on. They do their job, I guess. And Emily does ask the questions. She moves the narrative forward. She's pretty likable. She tells you enough about her life. I'm okay with her. I just don't like this idea that like you said, they're rolling the dice again, bringing someone back, and then you're already kind of poisoning the well. For all the people that watch from season one, we like Gretchen and we're not tired of her. Like we want her back. We want her to get into Tamara's ass. We want that. So like telling us that we're gonna be sick of her, I don't think so.
I agree. By the way, the word she used for the shocking finale is she says she felt very uncomfortable and the whole cast felt very uncomfortable. So something happens that left her very uncomfortable.
I wonder if it's that rumor that Katie told me, which I can't say. I mean, maybe I'll say in a couple of weeks. But she said something about Heather Dubrow's marriage. I wonder if it's that because I feel like that was very awkward what she told me. So,
I don't
well,
know. I just, for some reason, like, I don't know where I read this. It was like it implied that it was between Gretchen and Tamra.
oh, okay. So it's something with them. It's not with Katie. I thought because like sometimes the stuff with Katie, like I feel like they all feel awkward when she like has her reactions to stuff. They don't know what to do with her.
They don't know what to do with her, and this is what she said. This is, I found the language. I
Verbatim.
was, well, besides her being exhausting, she said Tamara was different this year, and she doesn't know if it was because she didn't want to deal with Gretchen or because she was going through everything, with Teddy. I would think it's Teddy. I mean, I don't think Tamara's scared of, I mean, Gretchen. I love Gretchen, but I don't think Tamara runs really scared.
No.
And she says, here it is. Alexis is almost like a cartoon character, bonkers and nutty, and
Oh.
doesn't make any sense. Could you have a conversation?